Definition, a metric game. Solution, follow the leader. And our solution to Fun with a Pun on television is definition. The real solution is to follow our leader, Jim Perry.
Hello there, Dave. Thank you. Nice to have you here. We've had a very pleasant week here on Definition, meeting some nice folks, and we're going to finish it up with some other nice people. Let's welcome back our champions.
Okay, Jim, that's our father and son duo. I'm still getting it wrong. Don and Bruce Bishop.
Hello there, Don. Don the feather. And Bruce the son. You've done very well. 2 wins, a couple of nice prizes, $250 in cash. Don was talking, if you weren't with us yesterday, about making enough for gas to get back to Barrie. I'd say you've done better than that. Are you ready to go again?
Very much.
Good luck. And we met the challengers briefly. Let's welcome them back.
Okay, Jim, a sister duet, Laura Feuerstein and Diana Williamson.
Hello there, Laura, here, yes, and Diana out there. We got acquainted, found out Laura is a homemaker and Diana is a distribution assistant, but we didn't get a chance to play. Are you ready to do that?
Sure.
Of course you are. That's why you
Awesome.
came here, right? Best 3 out of 5. And we start with this definition.
I was by a certain mammal.
I was kissed by a certain specific mammal. I was kissed by a certain mammal. Starting with the challengers. Diana, give a letter away that you do not want.
I'll give away a Q,
There is no Q, and that means Laura can take a letter that she thinks she can use.
an N,
And is it Nancy? No N. No letter on the board. Can't take a guess until you put one up there. Don, give a letter away as we go to you.
An X?
No X. And Bruce, to take a letter.
I'll take a D.
D as in dog. That's the letter that's in the solution. 1 D that goes here. You've put one up there. Do either of you know I was kissed by a certain mammal? There's the signal. Time is up. Back to Diana to give one away.
I'll give away a W,
No W. Laura to take one.
an E,
This time you got one that's in the solution. There are 3 E's, and we fill in this space, this one, and this one. Do either of you know I was kissed by a certain mammal? Over we go to the champions and Don to give one.
A Z?
No Z? Take a letter, Bruce.
I'll take a C.
C as in Charles, no C. No guess. Have a little problem getting untracked with I was kissed by a certain mammal. Your turn, Diana. Give one away.
I'll give away a V, please.
No V as in Victor. Laura, take a letter.
An S,
S as in Sam, there are 2 of them. One at the end of this word, the other at the beginning of this word. With those 6 letters, do either of you know I was kissed by a certain mammal? Oh, we're back over to the chaps who are smiling happily. Don, give one away.
A G?
No G as in George. Bruce, take a letter.
I'll take an L.
L as in Larry, there are 2 L's. Here is one, here's the second. First definition of the match to the champions, if you know I was kissed by a certain mammal.
My lips are sealed.
That's the phrase, my lips are sealed. We'll be back after this commercial timeout. We will return to the match, but first we want to take a look at the runner-up prizes.
From Remington, the Microscreen GTX 3000 and the Lady Remington cordless rechargeable shavers. Shave as close as a blade or you get your money back. Or from Wall, the 15-way back massager with remote control and heat. Lightweight and portable, one of several massagers. Brought to you by Wall.
All right, chaps lead 1-0. Back to the match with this definition.
Favorite dinner for a psychiatrist in Atlanta.
Favorite dinner for a psychiatrist in Atlanta. And as they got the last one, we start with you, Laura. Give a letter away.
a Z,
There is no Z. Diana, you can take a letter this time.
an N,
N is in Nancy, 2 N's. Here's 1 N. Here's the second. Do either of you know favorite dinner for a psychiatrist in Atlanta? We're over to the chaps, and it is Bruce to give letters away this time.
I'll give an X.
No X. Don to take a letter.
An E.
There are 3 of them. 1 in this word, 1 in this, and 1 in this. Favorite dinner for a psychiatrist in Atlanta. And we're over to Laura. Give a letter away.
an X,
No X. Take a letter, Diana.
C,
C as in Charles. There are 2 of them in the same word, here and here. You can tie up the match if you know favorite dinner for a psychiatrist in Atlanta. Oh, over to you, Bruce. Give a letter away.
I'll give a G.
G as in George. No G. Don, take a letter.
Take a Y.
There is no Y. Takes care of that idea. Favorite dinner for psychiatrists in Atlanta? Bet some of you have it. Give a letter away, Laura.
Give away a U.
No U. Oh, there is a U. There are 2 U's. A big break for your opponents. Don and Bruce, they've given you the letter U and a free guess. Do you know favorite dinner for a psychiatrist in Atlanta?
Southern fried chicken.
That's what it is. Southern fried chicken. Yes. Did you had the chicken, right? But you couldn't tie it in. You couldn't tie it in with the
We're thinking
psychiatrist.
brain food, some kind of brain food.
Oh, psychiatrist, of course, Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis. And we tried to get you on the southern track by saying Atlanta. So it's Southern fried chicken. Champs could win with this definition. Challengers need 3 in a row. Here's the next one.
A nursing mother riding a bicycle.
Did you see this one? A nursing mother riding a bicycle. Diana, I'm ashamed of this, friends. Give a letter away, Diana.
Give away a Q.
There's no Q. I'm ashamed of it, but I like it. It's funny. And Laura, you can take a letter.
An A.
There is 1A. 1A that goes right here. Now let's get serious with that A. Do you know a nursing mother riding a bicycle? Over to Don. Give a letter away.
An X.
No X. Bruce, to take a letter.
I'll take an M.
M as in Mary, 1M. 1M goes at the beginning of this word, and you can win with this. Do you know a nursing mother riding a bicycle?
Meals on Wheels.
Meals on Wheels, that's what it is, yes. And the champions get 3 in a row and this prize.
The World Book 22-volume encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. Easy to use, easy to read, and easy to understand. Furnished by World Book Childcraft International.
Well, a nice prize, and you must have, that was very funny. Meals on Wheels. We'll play the bonus for cash in a moment. We have to say goodbye to Laura and Diana. Well, they got hot, so don't feel too bad. I do hope you'll come back and see us sometime. And in the meantime, we have some nice parting gifts for you.
Thank you.
A fine sister team. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Diana, for joining us on Definition. Don and Bruce, boy, you're rolling. 3 wins. How about this bonus definition?
Watching a superb banquet.
Watching a superb banquet. Watching a superb banquet. Do you know it for $190?
It's not Meals on Wheels.
No, it's not Meals on Wheels. No, here come the letters, and they're alphabetical, and of course we take away $10 for each letter. Give as many answers as you'd like. There's your first for 180. 170. Watching a superb banquet. Very well-known phrase. 150. Watching a superb banquet. 120. 110. Watching a superb banquet.
Feast. Feast your eyes on that.
That's right, for $80. Yes, of course. Feast your eyes on that. Watching a superb banquet, that's a feast. You will just feast your eyes on that. You've got yourself some more money, up to $330. Well, talking about feast your eyes on this if they become 5-time champions.
This traditional style sleep or lounge by Krahler, luxurious comfort by day or night. All Krahler Plus built features include the 6-inch thick mattress, making sitting or sleeping a pleasure.
And new challengers joining us. Let's welcome them now. David?
Okay, Jim, it's a husband and wife team. Let's meet Phil and Maggie Cascanet.
Hello there, Phil and Maggie. Now, you were with us before, right?
Yes, we were.
And I think there was some confusion over a definition, and as I say often, whenever there's a possibility of confusion, we always, to be fair, give you the opportunity to come back. And back, that's right, I'm looking and it reminded me. Maggie was here, and she was so proud of the 3 kids, and she had this little dinky, tiny picture, and we were trying to show it, and by the time the picture got to Vancouver, nobody could see it that far. So I said, bring a bigger one. She did. There are the Cascanet 3. Oh, the grandparents are loving it all across the country. Okay, now we can see them. They are a handsome trio. Let's get reacquainted here now. Maggie was a homemaker, likes knitting and sewing. Your grandmother didn't approve of the older man she was marrying.
When my grandmother, who was in her 90s when she first met my husband, first saw him, she said, "Oh, he's very nice, but why are you going to marry this older man? You see, with his lack of hair on top, she thought he was about 35. He was 22 at the time.
Oh, so it's been this way for years,
Yes.
huh, Phil?
I didn't do it. The gray hair is mine. I caused the gray
right,
hair,
no,
but
you added the gray.
that's right. But I did not cause it.
Phil,
to
who
fall
was
out.
an accountant, see, that's nice. For an accountant, right, bald or gray,
Wearing
and a
glasses.
beard, it gives you, right, that gives you a very intelligent look there. That's nice. You like microcomputers as well, and you're proudly the father of twins. Right? Which are the twins of the three?
The two little ones.
Oh, the two little ones are
The two
twins?
little ones,
Because the
yeah,
three of
girl
them
and
all
boy.
look alike,
Yeah.
which is nice. How old are they now?
The twins are 5, and Andy is just turned 7.
Good. Well, that's a nice handful there. Nice to have you back. Good luck in the match. We will start as Don and Bruce, of course, trying for their 4th win. Phil and Maggie trying to stop them. Here's the first definition of the match.
Hard to find in a crowded lover's lane.
Hard to find in a crowded lover's lane. Give a letter away, Phil, that you do not want.
An X.
There is no X, and Maggie, that means you can take a letter that you do want.
I'll take an E, please.
No E. Usually a good choice, not this time. No letter on the board, no guess. We go to Bruce to give one away.
I'll give a Z.
No Z, and Don to take a letter.
Try an A.
How about 2 A's? One by itself, no surprise. Another A here, and the first chance at hard to find in a crowded lover's lane. Back we go to Phil, quietly. Give a letter away.
How about a W?
No W. Take a letter, Maggie.
I'll take a T, please.
T as in Thomas. Now you got one. There is a T going at the end of this 4-letter word. Do you have hard to find in a crowded lover's lane? Back we go to Bruce. Give a letter away.
I'll give an M.
M as in Mary. No M. Don, take a letter.
An S.
S as in Sam. There are 2 of them. Here's one at the beginning of this word, second at the beginning of this word. Hard to find in a crowded lover's lane.
A sparking spot.
A sparking spot. Yes, not a parking spot, but a sparking spot. The lover's lane is busy with everybody, all the lovers. You don't find a place to spark. Bruce, that's right. I agree with Don. I didn't think you were old enough to know the term sparking.
I'm older than I look.
Oh, okay. Well, the champions lead 1-0. Here's the next definition for you.
What an epitaph is.
What an epitaph is. This is a good one. What an epitaph is. And you're trailing. We start with you, Maggie, to give a letter away.
I'll give away an X.
Oh, yeah, there's an X in that solution. That's a tough letter to give away. There is an X, and it goes here. And Don and Bruce, right away, you have a free guess at what an epitaph is. Still your turn. Give one away, Don.
A Q.
There's no Q. Take one, Bruce.
I'll take a K.
A K. Yes, there is a K. It goes at the end of this 4-letter word. Do you know what an epitaph is?
A mark of extinction.
Nicely done. That's exactly what it is. A mark of extinction. Wow. Champs lead 2-0. Back to the match after this commercial timeout.
We have some nice prizes. We even have some cash we'd like to give away. But to get it, you've got to be a contestant. So write definition, CFTO TV Box 9, Station O, Toronto, Ontario. M4A2M9, Jim.
All right, thank you, Dave. Also some nice prizes for door prizes, too. So if you're too chicken to come down here and play, come down and sit out in the audience, have a good time. We've got some good door prizes today. Well, Don and Bruce have been rolling, and they're trying for their 4th win. They lead 2-0. One more definition gives them the 4th win. And Phil and Maggie, who came back now with pressure on, you need 3 in a row if you're going to unseat these champions. Let's get back to it.
What the ants were planning in the kitchen.
What the ants, A-N-T, yes, what the ants were planning in the kitchen. Maggie is buzzing, and we're starting with Maggie and Phil. Maggie's counting. Phil, give away a letter that you do not want. Now, if you have an idea, give one away that you don't want.
A Z.
There is no Z. Maggie, do you have a suspicion maybe Maggie might think she knows this one? Maggie,
seems
take a letter that you do want.
Gee, is there an A in there?
There are 3 A's, Maggie. 1 A goes here, 2nd goes here, the 3rd goes here. Now, if they went where Maggie wants them, she knows what the ants were planning in the kitchen.
A counterattack.
She got it. That's what it is. Yes. Got that first one. Way to go. Did you get any the last time you were here?
No.
No. Okay. So this is the one you really wanted.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you really want this one because.
that's right.
And we're going to be starting with you again because you were still trailing. And you could tie up the match with this one. Remember, Don and Bruce could still win with this definition.
You're always hungry dog.
You're always hungry dog. You're always hungry dog. Maggie, give a letter away.
I'll give away a Z.
There is no Z. Phil, this time you'll take a letter.
Take an A.
There is one A that goes here. First chance at tying it up. Do you know you're always hungry dog? Maggie wears her emotions on her sleeve. When she doesn't know it, you know she doesn't know it. When she does know it, you do know it. Give a letter away, Don.
Give away an X.
No X. Take a letter, Bruce.
I'll take a T.
T as in Thomas. 3 T's, 2 together in this rather long word, 1 at the end of this 3-letter word, and you can win with this. Do you know you're always hungry dog?
A bottomless pet.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And you started it before the bell. My goodness. I cannot get over the way you get them. You start off saying this cannot possibly be right, and bang, and you've got it. Yes, switching on a bottomless pit, you're always hungry dog, is a bottomless pet. Don and Bruce and their 4th win and this prize.
The compact AX18 electronic typewriter with complete range of functions, including word out and line out correction capability. Ideal for home or office. Comes with a 5-year guarantee.
Going after the bell there.
And again, our congratulations. Yes, I agree with Don, who said, thank heavens you kept going after the bell. You are entitled to finish it. And I suspect in your head you were saying, should I say pit for the phrase, bottomless pit, or pet for the dog? And you got it, dog for pet, and that's your 4th win. Congratulations. Back in a moment. Have to say goodbye to Phil and Maggie. Came all the way back, brought the... Let's see the picture again. We'll show the grandparents one more time. Doggone it. Let's see the Cascadet children. All right, grandparents all head out there in Edmonton and the other ones in Halifax and all. They get all. Where are they at?
In a little place called Riversdale and Welland.
Here in Ontario.
Yes.
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 We'll take the pictures house to house to Phil and Maggie's place. We got some nice parting gifts for you for coming back. Thank you for
Thank you
coming
very
back. You're a
much.
delightful couple. We appreciate your being here.
Thank you.
Phil and Maggie Cascadet. That is so cute. Maggie was just, when she knows it, she was just so up, but when she didn't know it, it was, doggone, I don't know that and all. But that's nice when people just get into the swing of it, have a good time and play for fun. Now we play for cash with this bonus definition.
Certain hospital attendants on parade.
Nah, they could make this. Certain specific hospital attendants on parade. Do you know it for $190? Here it comes for $180. Here's your first letter. Certain hospital attendants
And
on
interns.
parade.
Interns, something like
An orderly
that. No, an orderly, yeah.
procession.
On parade.
procession.
What?
An orderly procession?
You got it for $150. Yes, an orderly procession. Yeah. You almost had it for another $10, but you couldn't quite get it together. You weren't believing one another there for a moment. Yes, the attendants are the orderlies on parade. They're in procession. That is an orderly procession. That is the well-known phrase. And that is 4 wins, 4 great prizes, $480. Well, for somebody who wanted to make gas money, you are sure cleaning out the house.
We're thinking Florida now.
They have a much longer drive. Don and Bruce have their 4th win. They're trying for their 5th win, and coming out to try to stop them are whom, David?
Well, Jim, this time we have a husband and wife duo who join us from Sarnia, Ontario. So let's meet Marcel and Deborah Monzes.
Hello there, Marcel and Deborah. Deborah, actually, there are 3 people coming out here to join us, right? And we'll get acquainted here. Deborah, you are a homemaker. You like reading, fishing, handicrafts. Your husband hired you and then married you.
That's correct.
Yes? Why don't you slide in here a little bit so we can hear you there in front of the microphone. But don't get too close there. What happened?
Well, the first time I went, he didn't hire me.
Uh-huh.
And so I went back a second time.
He said,
And that's when he did hire me.
How long did you work there before he decided to marry you?
About a year.
Oh, okay. You had to think about that.
Well,
Is this-
we were dating. And then
are
we
you
decided-
expecting your first or second or third one?
First in 3 weeks.
Well, good for you. Good luck. I'm glad you come down here and joined us. And Marcel is a photographer, a videographer, like boats, fishing, sports. You want to catch a big pickerel in Lake Huron.
The $1,000 fish.
Oh, they're giving away $1,000 for one up there?
The $1,000 pickerel.
That's the one you want.
That's the one I'm waiting for. That's why I'm still staying in Sarnia.
Oh, okay. Nice to have you here. Good luck. Let's get into the match with this definition.
Space Age Beehive.
Space Age Beehive. Space Age Beehive. Starting with the challengers. Marcel, give one away that you do not want.
I will give away the Z.
There is no Z. You're off to a good start. Deborah, you can take a letter that you do want.
A.
No A, no letter on the board, no guess at Space Age Beehive. Over to the champions at Bruce to give one away.
I'll give an X.
There is no X, and Don to take a letter.
An E.
There are 2 E's. 1 E in this word, second at the end of this word. Your first chance at Space Age Beehive.
Honeymoon suite.
Yes, indeed. Well done. My goodness. That was a toughie to get that quickly. The beehive, a suite, a lot of bees, and of course, Space Age up on the moon. What prompted you to say it so quickly?
No.
Oh, well, it seems like it runs in the family with these two, and Marcel and Deborah are not too crazy about it, I'll tell you. Here's the next definition.
Well, they're so good, Jim. Why don't we let them try to figure it out without the definition? Anyway, here it is. Members of a royal staff who are good investors.
Members of a royal staff who are good investors. Deborah, give a letter away.
X.
No X, and this time, Marcel, you'll take a letter.
I will take an L.
L is in Larry. There is 1 L. 1 L that goes at the end of this word. Do you know members of a royal staff who are good investors? Over to Don. Give a letter away.
Give a Q.
There's no Q. Bruce, you can take a letter.
I'll take a Y.
No Y. No guess. They didn't know it. Deborah, we're back to you. Give one away.
I'll give a V.
No V is in Victor. Marcel, take a letter.
I will take an H.
H is in Harry. No H. No guess. Back to you, Don, to give one away.
A Z.
No Z. There's the signal. Time is up. We complete the turn. Bruce, take the last letter.
I'll take an S.
S is in Sam. 1 S. 1 S that goes here at the end of this word. You're the only ones that have a crack at it. I always say this, but I'm afraid with you two, you might as well try it. Do you know members of a royal staff who are good investors? Couldn't take advantage of. I think if you knew the members of the royal staff who were the pages, if they were good investors, they'd be financial pages.
financial
That's what they'd
pages.
be. We will be right back.
Beauty.
A quick pun du jour to finish up the week. There were 3 young bulls with all of the cows around out in the pasture, and the one bull said, I'm leaving, I'm going to Wall Street, I'm going to be the bull in the stock market. And the second one said, I'm leaving because I'm going to be the bull in the china shop. And the third one says, well, if you two are leaving and I'm the only one left, I'm going to stay here for heifer and heifer and heifer. See you on Monday on Definition.
Prizes on Definition include the Tefal Super Fryer, fries without odors or splatter, and the Tefal Sandwich Waffle Maker with interchangeable non-stick plates, both from Tefal by Seb. Promotional consideration provided by Visions Range Top Cookware by Corning. Withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce, and they're perfect for the microwave. Visions by Corning. And the Canon Sure Shot Supreme with advanced features such as auto flash, extended range autofocus, and many more. Canon Sure Shot Supreme. So simple, every shot's a sure shot. And Remington with the Remington Microscreen and Lady Remington his and hers cordless rechargeable shavers. Shave as close as a blade, or you get your money back.